Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone and welcome to Linguistics lecture, Chapter 10, Pragmatics, and the study of language by George Yule for 4th year. The meaning of pragmatics in Arabic is التداولية, الذرائعية, التواصلية, or sometimes means المعنى البلاغي للمتكلم. I would like to give you an overview of pragmatics and its related topics. But before that, I want to clarify the position of pragmatics within linguistics. Linguistics means the scientific study of language. It has different branches and fields. One of them, phonetics. Phonetics deals with speech sound. Phonology deals with phonemes and patterns of speech sounds. Morphology deals with word structure and morpheme, the smallest meaningful unit in a language. Syntax deals with phrases and sentences. Semantics deals with literal meaning of phrases and sentences. Pragmatics deals with meaning in context of discourse. Pragmatics is at advanced level of linguistics. The question, what is meant by pragmatics? Pragmatics is the study of invisible meaning, hidden meaning, or how we recognize what is meant even when it is not actually said or written. In order for that to happen, the speaker or writer must be able to recognize on a lot of shared assumptions and expectations, shared knowledge between speaker and hearer when they try to communicate. The investigation of those assumptions and expectations provide us with some insights into how more is always being communicated than is said. Another topic of pragmatics is context. Context means السياق. In any speech situation means here الموقف الكلامي. There are many components عناصر. 1. Speaker متكلم. 2. Writer الكاتب. Addressee المخاطب or sender المرسل. 2. Hearer السامع. Reader القارئ. addressee المخاطب or receiver المستلم. 3. Context السياق. 4. Message الرسالة. utterance العبارة or speech الكلام. The definition of context. Context comes from the Latin for how something is made. It was first used to talk about writing, as in the beautiful phrase occurs in the context of the concluding paragraph. We use it now to talk about any circumstances. Circumstances mean ظرف in which something happens. You might say that you cannot understand what happened without looking at the context. When someone takes your words but makes it sound like you means something else, they've taken your words out of context. Syntax is another topic in pragmatics. Means العبارات. There are some very common words in our language that cannot be interpreted at all if we do not know the context, especially the physical context of the speaker. These are words such as here and there, هنا, هناك, this, ذلك أو تلك, ذلك or that, تلك, now, adverbs of time, now, هنا, then, بعد ذلك, الآن, sorry, now, yesterday, أمس, today, اليوم, or tomorrow, غدا, as well as pronouns, الضمائر, such, you, I, she, him, it, and them. Some sentences of English are virtually impossible to understand if we do not know who is speaking, speaker, المتكلم, about whom, hearer, السامع, where and when, أين and متى. For example, you will have to bring it back tomorrow because she is not here today. We cannot understand the meaning of you, it, tomorrow, she, here, today without the context of the sentence. There are many types of deixes in English. First, person deixes. Person deixes, we use deixes to point to things. نشير إلى الأشياء. For example, it, this, these, boxes, and people, وإلى الأشخاص. Two, spatial deixes, العبارات المكانية, refers to location. For example, words and phrases used to point to location. For example, here, there, near, and that. Third one of types of deixes, temporal deixes, those used to point to a time. For example, now, then, and last week. Speech as theory is the another and modern subject or topic in the pragmatics. In any speech situation, some factors are involved. These are speaker, متكلم, hearer, السامع, and the utterance or speech, العبارة أو الكلام. Acts are associated with the speaker's utterances, and it include making a command, الأمر, and expressing exclamation, التعجب. This subject of speech act has been analyzed and described by linguist and philosopher John Austin in his famous theory نظريته الفعل الكلامي وكتابه How to do things with words, كيف نعمل الأشياء بالكلمات, is highly clarifying in today's society and in the lives of many people. Just one word, for example, yes, depending on where we say it, can create the institution of marriage. For example, كلمة yes في المحكمة when الحاكم ask any girl, okay, هل تقبلين بهذا فلان لك, يعني especially in المحكمة, يعني suitable person, الشخص المناسب, suitable time, المحكمة, okay, by suitable words, بكلمات محددة. For example, هل تقبلين بفلان كذا زوج لك, when the girl says yes, okay, this word can create the institution of marriage. We usually use certain syntactic structures with functions listed them in the following table. Okay, in English we have structures. We can classify the sentence according to structures, يعني الشكل, الفورم, okay, and function, okay, or act, function الوظيفة. For example, did you eat the pizza? Here interrogative to express a question. eat the pizza, please. We use imperative to express command here. You ate the pizza. We use declarative sentence to express a statement. We use here declarative شيء مصرح به حتى لتحقيق الستيتمنت الشيء الخبري. Here, in speech act theory, the relationship between structure and the functions is not one to one or one to many. يعني العلاقة مو ليست واحدة لواحد، أوكي، أو واحد لمتعدد one to many, but many to many متعدد لمتعدد. Why? Because sometimes the structure of the sentence, for example, the structure of interrogative sentence used to express command, to express a statement, to express a question, okay? Imperative to express a question, or to express command or a statement. Declarative to express a question, command or a statement, okay? Then we have direct and indirect speech acts. What is the meaning of direct and indirect speech acts? فعل الكلام المباشر وغير المباشر. متى يكون مباشر ومتى يكون غير مباشر؟ المباشر when imperative structure, as in the following situation. For example, when teacher says to his student, close the door, is used with the function of a command. It is a direct speech act. But compare the above utterance with the following situation. In the situation of student, when the student says, I'm freezing. In this second example, the student uses the declarative structure with the function of a request. It is an indirect speech act. Here the end of our lecture. Thanks a lot for listening, and please feel free to interpret me or to ask me or to write me if you have any question.